video number 2 on unilateral based body weight training. Last video I talked about how things like archer push-ups, assisted pistol squat, trim squat, commando style pull-ups, anything that's working one side of your body differently than the other, sooner or later is going to have to become a staple if you want to continue to build more muscle and strength with body weight training. The lesson for today is that there are many ways you can progress into your unilateral style training. The first step I always recommend is get very proficient with close style training. Push-ups where your hands are close together, pull-ups where you're close together, narrow squats, that sort of deal. Because as you progress into your unilateral training, it helps tremendously if you can get your working limb closer to your center line versus like way out in no man's land. So once you get proficient with narrow work, say 2 sets of 10 is a good place to start, then we can start to move where more weight is on one of your limbs, one arm, one leg. And you can do this extremely gradually. You don't have to make a big jump right off the bat. First off, try starting off where one side, the working side, is somehow under or over, so it's got a little tiny bit more weight, like 51% more weight is on one limb, 49% is on the other limb. So with push-ups, you can do this with overlap push-ups, or you can do this with one arm just slightly out to the side or on a medicine ball. Pull-ups, I do like a commando style pull-up, so this arm, the underhand grip, is working ever so slightly more than the overhand grip. Squats, you can do this with basic lunges is a good way to start. You can also do this where you're squatting down and one foot is slightly in front of the other. Lots of ways we can do this. And from there, you can micro adjust by just having slightly more distance apart between your hands. I recommend using like a tape measure, some sort of a measuring device, and you can literally monitor and progress in 1/4 inches at a time for these exercises. So it doesn't need to be a big jump. In fact, it probably shouldn't, because going from close and narrow bilateral movements to having just even a little bit more weight on one limb is going to bring a lot more resistance and challenge to that limb and help you build more muscle and strength. So gradual progression is the order of the day. I'll get more into practical application in the next video. Till then, be fit, live free.